You're proud of yourself, but I want you to know I'm also proud of you.
Thank you.
Because this could have gone a whole different way.
Yeah, it was not easy to get here.
What'd you say?
It was not easy to get here. It took a lot of hard work and, even some wrong turns.
But you got there, right?
Yeah, I got there.
That is fantastic. So you went through all of that, and at some point you weren't working. You've had your surgery, right?
Yes, I still kept going to school.
God bless you, Miss Morgan. That is fantastic.
Thank you.
Tell you what, you still haven't gotten us paid, huh?
I will as soon as I can. I promise you that.
Turn this matter to March 30th, 2026, 9 a.m. or 1 p.m. Bond will continue. Pardon?
Yeah, Morgan. Just have
No, yeah, you're.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He just good pivot around. Court calls case people versus Nicholas Meath.
Alexander on behalf of the Your Honor.
Rod Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Meath.
Nicholas Meath.
Sir, can you state your name?
Nicholas Meath.
Thank you, sir.
Please set final settlement jury selection.
Jury final settlement conference will be April 10th, 2026, 9 a.m. Jury selection, if necessary, April 13th, 2026 at 8:30. So both of those proceedings are in person. Bond will continue.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case of the people versus Michael Taylor.
Before we dive in, just a quick note. This commentary is created for educational purposes, designed to help those who may be confused or curious about courtroom processes. If you don't find it helpful, feel free to skip ahead. But for those who want a deeper understanding, stay tuned. It's about to get intense. Today's docket is packed with probation reviews, missed payments, treatment compliance issues, and life-changing decisions. Watch closely, because what may seem like routine court appearances can quickly turn into major turning points. Some defendants are fighting to stay out of jail, while others are fighting to rebuild their lives. The question is, who will convince the judge they deserve another chance?
And then on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Taylor. Please state your name.
Michael, middle initial K, last name Taylor.
Where's my package? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I got me on that the last time, too. I got you.
Okay. Chicken, they never showed up.
Well, it's been a minute.
All right, what are we doing?
Please set final settlement jury selection.
I'm seeing a trend. Why is that, Mr. Brown?
Because I wanted to see you on the 10th.
Jury final settlement conference, April 10th, 2026, 9 a.m. Jury selection, if necessary, April 13th, 2026 at 8:30. Both of those proceedings are in person.
Thank you.
Good honor.
Thank you. That's it.
Court does call the case people versus Alberta Wilson.
Alexander on behalf of the
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Alvarado Wilson. On Zoom, I hope.
I need to state your name, please.
Alberta Wilson.
She has a warrant count.
Is that for 241-1364 DW?
Yes.
I'd ask the court indulgence in calling the warrant, setting reigned on it.
Yes. I'll cancel the warrant.
Thank you. And
Wednesday.
thank you.
April 1st.
Retrial in that matter will be set for April 1st, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond will be reset to a $5,000 personal recognizance.
We appointed.
Yes.
Thank you. And on her other case on the docket, 411642. The trend continues.
Why is that?
Final settlement.
Better not be getting crowded, Mr. Brown. Jury final settlement conference will be set April 10th, 2026, 9 a.m. Jury selection will be set April 13th, 2026, 8:30. Both of they're in person.
So you'll have to come next time, Ms. Wilson. Come down for the hearing.
Okay.
And I'll call you about your license.
Court calls case People versus Zachary Burlap.
Kayla is on behalf of the people. State your name for the record.
Zachary Burlett.
Your Honor, Mr. Burlett is scheduled for a violation of probation hearing. This BOP was originally set on February 2nd. It was set at the February 2nd review hearing. Mr. Burlett was not compliant at that time. He was ordered to report to probation in person. He did do so, and I had a conversation with him. He was not compliant with his payments and his reporting, and he sent over for a drug screen. He came back positive with THC blueprint. He indicates to me with that positive test that was from a shot that he got like 6 months ago. I don't see how that is. However, that is what he thinks.
I don't either.
Mr. Burlett got back engaged with his treatment. He was non-compliant with that and had last attended in December. He got re-engaged with Home and New Vision. He went into inpatient with Home and New Vision and then transferred over to Dawn Farm. And he is now in the Dawn Farm residential treatment program to complete a 90-day inpatient treatment, which the plan is that he will follow up with transitional housing afterward. He still owes the $1,275. His last payment to the court was in November. When I met with Mr. Black, he let me know that he was no longer working at the job that he was at. The only thing Mr. Burlett was compliant with at that time is that he's completed the domestic violence program. Given that Mr. Burlett is inpatient, at this time probation is recommending that he complete the residential treatment program at Dawn Farm with status reports to probation. If he leaves that treatment program, Mr. Burlett is aware that I will have him down before this court and recommend jail time for his violations too. The probation is also asking that Mr. Burlett continue all of the terms as previously ordered, with a review hearing being set before this court again, 1 p.m. to verify and keep a close eye on Mr. Burlett and what he's doing.
Mr. Burlap,
Yes, Your Honor.
do you wish to be represented by an attorney? I intend to follow the recommendations, but
I don't think that would be necessary, only because I look at my part in this and everything that's happened. The whole Suboxone thing, I know it sounds very, very weird, but study has shown that it does stay in your system for approximately 60 days and effective in an active way, if that makes any sense. And it also can come up as a false positive results. And that's happened throughout my times, like for jobs and so on and so forth. I know it sounds weird. And as for the marijuana, yes, I was smoking, but to be quite honest, there was more to this than what I've held some things back from Ms. Polera. My situation had escalated and got really out of control. And I was not compliant, and I need to be held accountable for that. And I hope that no one considers me trying to run away from my problem. However, I, again, was not doing very well, and I had to make that loop. And when the opportunity presented itself, I had to do it. I had to come to treatment, and these short terms are not doing it for me no more. This is my first time at the Dodd Farms farm out here in Stony Creek. This is a new I would say environment, but a new system that I'm receiving the information to the best of my ability. My primary and everyone is aware of the situation, so I'm hoping to do a big turnaround right now. And again, I apologize to the courts, and I definitely apologize to Ms. Blair. She's been very helpful and understanding, and I know she has to do her job, and I know the courts have to do their job. And again, I know I have to be accountable for my actions.
All right. I will order that the defendant is complete Don Farm residential treatment program with status report to probation. I will acknowledge there or indicate to the defendant that if you do leave treatment, not only will probation recommend jail time, I can assure you that I will impose it. You understood?
Oh, definitely, Your Honor. Absolutely.
Continue all other terms as previously ordered. I'll set his next review hearing for April 20th, 2026, 1 p.m.
April 20th, 1 p.m.
April 20th, 2026, 1 p.m.
1 p.m. All right. I will let them know. Thank you.
Thank you. Courthouse case, People versus William Fridge.
And we have people.
Mr. Bridge, state your name for the record.
William Fridge.
Teresa Blair on behalf of probation. You're on for the court for a review hearing. Mr. Bridge has not been compliant with the payment plan. I do know that Mr. Fridge and his family was homeless. They were working on getting housing. I believe that is still in the process of wrapping up. He was waiting on some inspection before he could get in. And that was supposed to be happening soon. At that time, I've spoken with Mr. Fridge, and he has reported, indicated to me that he could handle a payment plan of $63 per week, beginning the 13th of this week. Is that still correct, Mr. Fridge?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you made that payment?
I wasn't able to. Nope, I didn't make it last Friday. Nope, I will drop in today.
So, Your Honor, he could start with 63 per week, beginning, so he can get caught back off his funds. Then, Your Honor, probation is also recommending that all other conditions continue, with the next review hearing being set June 3rd, 2026 at 1 p.m.
All right, Mr. Fridge, how's the baby?
They both doing well.
All right. So your housing circumstance, where are you with that?
I should be getting my keys any day now. Today I should be hearing back. I should have a date to when the inspection should be done. So as soon as the inspection is done, I will get my keys the same day.
Got it. Okay. I'll indicate that the defendant is to pay $63 per week beginning March 20th, 2026. I'll continue all other terms as previously ordered. I'll set the next review hearing June 1st, 2026, 1 p.m. All right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, not a problem. Take care, Mr. Fridge.
Thank you, you too.
Court calls the case, People versus Caitlyn Morgan.
People, Your Honor.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Caitlyn Morgan, Your Honor. Ms. Morgan, can you unmute and state your name?
Caitlyn Morgan.
Your Honor, I've shared the recommendation of probation. We would ask you to follow the recommendation.
And Teresa Blair on behalf of probation, Your Honor. Ms. Morgan is before the court for a review hearing. Ms. Morgan is compliant with everything excepting the payments to the court. She owes a balance of $1,785. To date, she's paid no payments. As the court remembers, Ms. Morgan has had a couple surgeries on her elbow. She, at the last hearing, was filing for disability. It's my understanding that I believe she's denied for that first time around, and she's working on possibly getting that refiled. Ms. Morgan has been going to school. I'll let her elaborate on that a little bit more. As far as the monies, probation is asking that the court set up a payment plan for Ms. Morgan of $69 per month beginning April 1st, 2026, and then $69 per month thereafter, that she continue all other terms as previously ordered, with the next review hearing being set June 1st, 2026 at 1 p.m.
No objection.
Ms. Morgan?
Yes, can I speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I would like to say that I have a really big accomplishment coming up next month. I will be graduating with my college degree in medical assisting, and it's been a really big commitment of mine because in order for me to even get here, I had to go back to high school again, and I received my high school diploma first, and that took me 2 years. And then throughout school, I had my daughter early, and she was in the NICU for about 2 months, and I got into my car accident, and I still kept going. So I'm very proud of myself, and I think that should inspire other people to not give up, even when things are hard, because you never know where you could be, as long as you just keep on going.
And Your Honor, you remember Ms. Morgan spent some time in jail initially?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so she's invited me to attend her graduation.
In April?
Yes,
That is fantastic.
next month.
All right. You're proud of yourself, but I want you to know I'm also proud of you.
Thank you.
Because this could have gone a whole different way.
Yeah, it
But
was
you
not
didn't.
easy to get here.
What'd you say?
It was not easy to get here. It took a lot of hard work
Which-
and, even some wrong turns.
But you got there,
Yeah,
right?
I got there.
That is fantastic. So you went through all of that, and at some point you weren't working. You've had your surgery, right?
Yes. And I still kept going to school.
God bless you, Miss Morgan. That is fantastic.
Thank you.
Tell you what, you still haven't gotten us paid, huh?
I will as soon as I can. I promise you that.
When you first came into court, you hadn't graduated high school yet, right?
Like when I first got it, yeah, not in this court. Unfortunately, I've had my fair share of trouble. I hate to say that, but nobody
know.
learns if they don't make any mistakes. So
All right.
I know not to make them anymore. I know that. I enjoy my freedom.
You can always make mistakes, just don't make the big kind that get you thrown in, right?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Miss Morgan,
Yes.
and don't know if Miss Blair will make it, but here's what I'm going to do. Sort of a graduation present, but it's also just because you got to where you got to, right?
Yeah.
And anybody that knows education's big with me, so good things are now going to happen for you. It's easier being on that side than the side that you were on.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is you're to pay $69 by April 1st, 2026, then $69 a month thereafter. I'll continue all other terms as previously ordered. I'll set a review hearing for June 1st, 2026 at 1 p.m. Ms. Morgan,
Yes.
graduation present to you, and I'm so proud of you. I'm going to waive $785 of your fines and costs.
Oh my
All right.
God. Thank you so much.
Thank you for working hard, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
God
You take
bless
care.
you. You too. Thank
And you. And you. Take care.
Thank you.
This is one of those moments where accountability and rehabilitation collide. The defendant openly admits he violated probation conditions, acknowledges his struggles, and accepts responsibility for his actions. In many courtrooms, honesty alone doesn't erase violations, but it can influence how a judge views a person's willingness to change. Notice that probation isn't asking for immediate jail time. Instead, they're giving treatment one more opportunity to work. What do you think? Should courts prioritize rehabilitation when someone admits their mistakes and seeks help? Or should repeated violations automatically trigger harsher consequences?
Court calls case, People versus Roman Williams.
Ellison on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Ron, turn on after Mr.
Your name?
Roman Williams.
Thank you.
Your Honor.
Mr. Williams is before the court for review hearing 2 cases.
Yeah.
Your Honor, in one case, he has a balance of $450. Last payment was paid February of 2025. Probation hasn't really focused on that case because it's fines and costs. He does have a second case of repose order. The last time Mr. Williams was before this court, he got caught up with the arrearage of that. At that time, the court ordered him to continue with $50 monthly or weekly payments. Mr. Williams had an arrearage of $200 with that because he did not make the weekly payment. However, he did report to me and had indicated that he was going to have that $200 paid today, and he has. So his current balance with the restitution now is $2,026.57. So he is compliant with that. Given that, probation would recommend that he do the $50 weekly payments, all going towards restitution until that's paid. That he continue all other terms as previously ordered, with review hearings in each case being set June 1st, 2026.
No objection.
All right. You got yourself caught up. Right, sir? All right. On the case ending in 1243, paid the arrearage, then you are to resume the $50 per week payment plan. Don't let me have to bring you in and you catch up at the last minute. I want it paid. Understood?
Understood.
On both cases, then I'll continue all terms as previously ordered. Set the next review hearing June 1st, 2026, 1 p.m.
Thank No, I just can't see the people.
No, I know. I was gonna say, you're all looking good on my screen. It's any,
Oh, okay.
if it's a,
I just can't see the people.
yeah, plus up there, you go.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, I have everybody.
Oh, yes.
My screen,
very
that's
helpful.
great. Is everybody gonna take it? Little Justin, yeah, he's still.
Okay. You still want to lose them.
Okay.
Yes, I could, I was trying to see who's in there. Wait. That's not a lot.
All rise. Court seated in District Court for County of Washington, State of Michigan, now back in session, the Honorable Judge Caitlyn.
You can see. You're just not right. Court calls the case, People versus Devontae Connor Belcher.
For the judge, Portia Fuser, Assistant Public Defender, present on behalf of Mr. Connor Belcher, who is approaching the podium. Should be. Please state that for the record, sir.
Devontae Edward Connor Belcher.
Thank you, Judge. We have had a chance to speak to Mr. Connor Belcher and go through the recommendations detail. He understands all the conditions and is asking that you follow the recommendations.
Sir, I'd like to say before I impose that.
I am deeply sorry about my behavior, and I intend to let this probation period change the best for me.
Sent to the court, I'll place you on 12 months probation. You are to pay $555 transit costs, $360 probation oversight fees. That will be when payable 60 days after release. There should be no use of alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal substance. Should be subject to random testing as requested by probation. You to complete a substance abuse assessment, comply with all treatment recommendations and status reports to probation. You to complete 25 hours of community service with proof to probation. You to begin and maintain employment with verification to probation. There's no going to any Meijer store in the state of Michigan. You are to report to probation. I don't know if he's going to be getting that.
Anything else?
I will be. I'll be getting out.
Nothing else is holding you?
So I'm having an arraignment after this today at 1.
On what? On the charge?
A retail fraud that should have been dealt with a month ago. We're going to put for a PR bond because I have other.
That's on Judge hours.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's the warrant that I see. Okay. You say that's set for this afternoon?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fantastic. All right. Then I'll begin and maintain employment with verification to probation. No going to any Meijer store in the state of Michigan. I'll order that you report to probation March 19th, 11:30 a.m. That is an in-person meeting with probation. I'll order 365 days in jail credit. Is that 98 days served? Balance suspended.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a lovely day.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Always.
Here's my card. Your appointment time. Okay. I'll see you then.
For recalls case, People versus Carlos Mack. Oh, he's here.
John. Good morning, Your Honor. Sydney Rushing, appearing on behalf of Mr. Mack, and I'm standing in for his attorney of record, Mr. Attorney Bird, and that is with your permission. Is that correct?
No.
Thank you. Can you stand for the record, please?
Carlos Mack. Go ahead, Judge.
Your Honor, we've had an opportunity to receive the and review the pre-sentence investigation report. We find that there are no additions, deletions, or corrections to make at this time. Your Honor, just in addition to the recommendation of probation, I would just ask that any leniency that Your Honor is able to provide Mr. Mack. He is having some financial tough times right now, and he is does have appointed counsel. We would just ask for any leniency that you're able to provide for him on the fines and costs. And Your Honor, he has been,
not issuing a bench warrant like I should have done earlier.
Judge,
talking to different democracies.
No, it's okay. Judge, he was doing everything he was getting here. Mr. Bird and I were also conversing that if his ride had fell through, we were going to be getting an Uber to get him here one way or another. It wasn't like he was trying to not be on time, Judge. He is a very respectful person.
So Bird was going to Uber and
Judge, I was going to.
Going to? Oh.
Your Honor.
Bird, I don't even know if Bird knows how to work.
Mr. Mack was going to be here one way or the other, but his ride pulled through for him. So, Your Honor, he does apologize for his tardiness. But Your Honor, it's also my understanding that he has been out of custody since January 15th of 2026. He's been on a sober link ever since that has not had any issues in it. I'd ask that Your Honor consider removing the sober link today and potentially using a different form of monitorization. It's kind of causing him some pain on his ankle.
Sir, anything you want to say?
I apologize for not being punctual. I was trying to get here, I promise. And then I got a phone call from my cousin that watches and said, yeah, called my name. I said, no. So I tried to call Mr. Bird, and then he's going to contact her.
Watching chorus.
You know they called
Uh-oh, cousin's in trouble.
No, Judge, let me throw out then, if cousin is watching, then it shows that he has family support as well. So we're going to throw that out there, okay?
Probably just fun.
Wait. So I love about Russia. She took that and spun it.
I get paid to do, Judge.
Yeah, that's it. All right. The court does acknowledge this is not a serious misdemeanor as defined by statute. However, it does believe there are reasonable grounds to depart from the presumption of a non-probationary sentence. The alcohol screening and assessment identifies the benefit of outpatient treatment, attendance at AA meetings, and abstinence from all intoxicants. Therefore, the court will follow the recommendation of probation for a probationary sentence with the stated rehabilitative goals to promote change, prevent recidivism, and to monitor compliance of recommended treatment. It's therefore the sentence of the court. I will place you on probation for a period of 12 months. You are to pay $855 fines and costs, $100 prosecution recovery costs, $100 police agency recovery costs, and $360 probation oversight fees. When can you get that paid?
I'm not sure on it. I actually do have some jobs lined up, but one of the jobs that I have
with you today,
no, I have paid $70 Friday or whatnot.
Pardon?
I had paid $70 Friday. I came up with the quarters.
Was that for your Silver Link?
No, for this day, but yeah.
That was because he had failed to appear. I got you. So a probation plan or a payment plan is recommended by probation.
And we'd ask that you adopt that as well, Judge.
Pardon?
We ask that you adopt that as well.
There's to be no use of alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal substances. You'll be subject to random testing as requested by probation. You're to complete an outpatient substance treatment program, follow all recommendations for aftercare, and provide status reports to probation. You're to attend one AA meeting per week with monthly verification to probation. You're to provide proof of victims impact panel attendance to probation. I will discontinue the scram tether. I'll order 93 days in jail, credit 61. The balance is suspended. Right? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Mr. Mayor.
Court does call the case People versus Michael Holbrook.
Okay, yes, Judge. Marshall Feaster, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Mr. Michael Holbrook, but I do not believe I have a Mr. Michael Holbrook present.
Michael Holbrook.
Chris Clare on behalf of probation, Your Honor. Mr. Holbrook was scheduled before the court for a violation of probation hearing. Mr. Holbrook is not present today. He's also had multiple failure to appear before this court. Given all of that, probation's request.
Bench warrant will issue. Bond will be set in the amount of $10,000 cash. Within the,
I got it.
that warrant will issue immediately. Court does call the case People versus Jeremiah Sawyer.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Your Honor. Please state your name.
Jeremiah Sawyer.
Your Honor, he's been in custody since 2/21/25. He has an out date of 5/30/26. So he hasn't been able to pay over the last year because he's been in custody.
This is a show cost.
Show cost for pay he owes about $5,900. Can you waive some of that, Your Honor? It's not
restitution.
Okay.
So what I will indicate is, I'll refer this elections department.
So when you get out, you got to go to the counter or go to 14 and talk to Alexis Wing, who's the collections coordinator.
Court does call the case versus Tegan Donald.
Ready, Judge. Marshall Feaster, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of the Tegan Donald. Please state your name for the record.
Tegan Donnell.
Donnell. Thank you, Judge. We have received the recommendation by probation. Mr. Donnell understands all the conditions and she's asking to follow the recommendation, Your Honor.
And Tracy Clare on behalf of probation, Your Honor, the victim, Kathy Donnell, Tegan's mother, is present. She did provide the court with a written statement. However, she would still like to verbally address it.
Have a seat over here.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hold on. State your name.
My name's Kathy Donnell. I'm the mother of Tegan Donnell. I did provide this 3-page summary of kind of historically. I hope you had an opportunity to review that. But then when Ms. Pilara said I could talk today, I thought, what could I say to add to that? And I just want to thank you for the opportunity to address the court today. I'm the person who filed those initial complaints against my daughter. I've submitted this lengthy letter with my recommendations and suggestions. And I've spoken to Ms. Pilara, the probation officer, and Ms. Roddy, the victim advocate, and they assured me that all the letters got sent to the appropriate people. I just thought, what could I add today? I just wanted to express that I know I'm not the only parent who deals with these challenges. And like many parents, old as I am, who are still working full time and single parent of adult children, single parent for 25 years, I realize that there are a lot of single parents who also love and try to raise their children to experience a full range of life with hopeful outcomes. The comorbidity of serious mental illness and substance abuse represent huge challenges in our lives every day. And if it's not one of your children, there is someone in our family or someone we know close to us that deals with those same issues. I don't have statistics with me, but imagine most of us in this courtroom can say we are related by just 1 degree of separation with either a parent, a brother, sister, aunt, uncle, cousin, with diagnosis of alcohol and substance abuse or mental health diagnoses or dual diagnosis. I have 2 adult daughters, 2 of my 4 children with serious mental health and substance use disorders. And I've been present for both of these daughters for serious charges here in the court. Admittedly, I have watched from YouTube and been present and, for many of your courtrooms. And I appreciate how you handle these with grace and respect still, and humor, as someone else mentioned this morning. I proactively support both my daughter's engagement in mental health since they were adolescents, but somehow it's not sufficient. I can clearly state that neither of my daughters the same person I know when they're clean and sober. Clean and sober, their innate values emerge again. Tegan is 2 different people from the night this altercation occurred than when she is sober. And I've observed this person on numerous occasions, but for the past few years, I have told her she can't live with me any longer, and she ended up homeless. I see, however, it's hard to stay sober with, the mental health issues, and when you're homeless, and then it's kind of a cyclical process. And for Tegan, some of these substances often facilitate some psychotic and paranoid thinking. And it's really hard. I'm a psychologist, but I know it's really hard to get the right medications. It's a very trial and error effect. But here's my bottom line for Tegan. She's an exceptionally bright young, has been vivacious in the past, probably still quite depressed, going through medication, again, adjustments. But she was precocious, the youngest of all of her siblings. School was easy for her, even high school.
What an extraordinary courtroom moment. Throughout this hearing, we've seen several defendants dealing with probation conditions, financial obligations, treatment requirements, and personal struggles. But Caitlyn Morgan's story stands out because it highlights something courts don't always get credit for: recognizing genuine progress. Despite setbacks, surgeries, financial hardship, raising a child, and past mistakes, she continued her education and reached a major milestone by earning her degree. The judge's decision to waive a portion of her fines wasn't simply about money. It was a recognition of sustained effort, accountability, and personal growth. Cases like this remind us that the justice system can serve not only as a tool for punishment, but also as a pathway toward rehabilitation and second chances. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.
You know, she says it took her 7 years or 8 years to graduate from EMU, but she does have an undergrad degree, which says a lot for dealing with all of this. And, you know, there's a combination of factors that impacted her development: drugs, depression, anxiety, peer ridicule, parental divorce, numerous moves, financial struggles, living with a father and sister with severe mental health and substance use disorders. But there are those who are resilient with it all, and they seem to survive and flourish, but many don't. I know that my daughter genuinely cares about people, all people, which sometimes increases her vulnerability, puts her at risk. But in that respect, I'm grateful to the court, who provides deterrence and supports with helping her get and stay on track. I can see her as a contributor to our community, maybe hopeful that she can provide legal advocacy for others someday. She's definitely had exposure to attorneys and courtrooms, and maybe she'll engage in social work and clinical or research or teaching, special education or medicine. I remind her that she needs time to allow her brain to develop new neural pathways. But I truly believe this experience fostered by the court system can make a difference in the long term and how she can potentially contribute to others. If there are any opportunities that you all can facilitate via courts or CMH, that would be an amazing opportunity for her to see some of her strengths emerge again. I apologize for being wordy.
No.
But
it's a mother's prayer.
Right. True. And that's what Ms. Pilara said to me. So this is an opportunity to present to the court. Again, in addition to the more specifics I already submitted, I realize that I'm grateful, and that along with 3 of my 4 children, my son lives 3 hours away now, but 3 of the 4 still live in a community where the legal structure accepts and works with individuals to mediate their mental health substance challenges, and of course to protect our citizens. I've had an opportunity, I see this really as an opportunity to thank so many members of this community for their service. I don't know how many times you all are told thank you for what you provide to our community. I've usually been here on Thursdays, which is a much more robust gathering. But so I just want to, that's the thing that I could add today, was that thank you for your service in providing a safe and judicious courtroom, Judge Simpson, for occasionally being able to note humor that arises in a very tough room. And I wanted to, usually I know the prosecutors are here, but I wanted to say thank you to them.